All right, going live, but we got Instagram and YouTube and Facebook. As you guys come on, love to hear where you're from, who's on. Would love to just hear who's on. If you are on Instagram, we are on YouTube right now as well. I'll be doing some screen sharing, going over message engine. So please feel free to hop on over there, or if you have any questions through here, please, give a shout out. Love to hear from you guys. Let me know where you guys are coming from. I am right now in the DealMachine office. And then to everyone on YouTube and Facebook, hello, hello. How's it going? Really excited to talk to you guys today about Message Engine, give you a whole run through of that and what you can do on it. And here to just answer your questions. Of course, always open to doing a demo on here to show you guys whatever you need through any engines or the CRM or anything like that. Frankie, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Where's everyone from? Let's get some chatter going. If you are on our YouTube over here, I will start sharing my screen so you guys can see. All right, I got a question. What KPIs of the amount of mail sent to get one deal a lease? Great question. So actually, if you are, it depends on your market, but if you are in, Midwest market, it would take at least 3 touch points to get there. If you are in a more saturated area, that's really competitive, like California, things like that, I have mine go for 7 to 12. We got Alabama in the house. Hello. Columbus, Ohio, I'm going to say. Let me know if that answered your question, Facebook user. I want to make sure I answer any questions you guys have. Sorry, there's a coat hanger here. All right, where's everyone from? Say hi. Don't be shy. Say hi. All right, let me get my computer screen up here for you guys to show you Message Engine. Is anyone using texting right now, or have you thought about using texting? Caesar, Charleston, South Carolina. Welcome. What's 3 touch points? Like 300 mails. So it is like you touch point 1, so you send them 3 times. So it would be, get 300 leads, and then send it 300 or 3 touch points. So it would be 900 postcards. Why are you staring at me?
I'm just listening.
You have Brandy over here. Okay. Hi, guys. I'm just checking to see if there's anyone on Insta. Hi, guys. If you want to see the screen share, I'm right now on YouTube and Facebook, so feel free to go over there if you want to actually see the screen grab, or if you just want to listen to me talk. Frank, hello, friend. I'm thinking about using the texting, but batch leads is a little cheaper for me right now. I might switch though, so I have everything in DealMachine. Totally understand, Frank. So happy to, I'm excited for you to see what we have, see if it works for you. If you do have any questions, like I said, please feel free to ask them on here. So excited to have you on here with us. Let me get out of this account and get in my other one that I actually have, Message Engine. So the way to sign up for Message Engine, and this is a little different if you are with DealMachine and you've been through Street Engine or List Engine. The difference with Message Engine is that you actually have to go through a training first to get to even signing up for this. And why we did that is because we want to make sure it makes sense for your business to sign up. So that way, since it is a bigger purchase, I can't remember my password. Since it is a bigger purchase, we want to make sure that you know everything there is to know about how to operate the system. And then you can make the decision if you think that is, that works for your business model. So that's why we have that. So what you'll do, and let me screen share this now with you guys. Again, if you're on Instagram right now, I am screen sharing on live with our other on our YouTube and on Facebook if you want to look at that. But I'm just going to be talking through Message Engine and answering any questions that you guys may have on that. Okay. Oh, we got Baltimore in the house. Hey, Brandon. Brandon, I feel like I see you so much in the community group. I love it. Okay, so we go into Message Engine. So when you get to Message Engine, this is after you sign up. So this is what you'll see. But when you go to this, it'll have you select a plan. I'll also drop the link here for, okay, sorry, my message is going off. But I suggest looking at the plan. I'll put the link for any of the trainings. You can just go through that just to get more information about it. Actually, Instagram, I'll go ahead and put that link in here. Maybe. I promise I know how to work this, I think. Okay, maybe not. All right, head over to YouTube if you want to sign up for it. Or actually in our stories, I actually have a link in our stories to go to the training. And then, hey, I sent you an email, needed help on the app. Okay, actually our support is way faster at helping. So, oh, and good afternoon. But our support will reach out to you and just make sure you go through the chat. So that is, if anyone on the YouTube here, go to help and support. And actually, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but we actually have instructional videos linked in the app now as well. So it's just awesome. Okay. So sorry, I'm trying to make sure I answer everyone's questions. So when you get into the Message Engine, it's going to say, do you want to pick basic, professional, or enterprise? So what goes into that, and I will go ahead and show this for everyone else. For Message Engine, the basic is $2.99 a month. You get 30 local phone numbers. So that's why there's no trial, because we pay for those 30 phone numbers for you. Then you get to do 6,000 conversations. And what that means is like 6,000 conversations with someone. But you can do unlimited texting to them. It's just like conversation starters. You get 14 cents skip tracing, 28 cents corporate skip tracing, and then unlimited text messages, unlimited litigator scrubbing, and then unlimited team members. We built it with TCPA compliance in mind, call forwarding, so you will put your number in that you want them to go to, and then automated skip tracing you can also have as well. So then as you move up into the professional plan, it's $4.99 a month, and you get to 12,000 conversations you can start. And then enterprise, we are not having this onboarding fee here that is shown. You actually get 30,000 conversations, and skip tracing goes down to 12 and 24 cents. So really exciting stuff. And if you are on our Street Engine or List Engine, these new skip tracing prices are in place currently. So just so you guys are aware, you are getting skip tracing. It's down to 14 cents and 12. So awesome. Moto Text Homes, thank you for the love. And thank you for saying that about the videos. I appreciate that. If anyone has any videos that I haven't done that you would like instructional videos for, please let me know. So anyways, this is what you'll get prompted when you go to the Message Engine tab. You click one and then sign up for the webinar. When you sign up for the webinar, then you get this sign up process. You get to meet Dakota. Dakota is awesome. He's going to take you all through what basically I'm going to take you through right now and answer any questions live. Like you'll actually get to talk to him one-on-one, and then you'll be activated. It's a really simple process. So here's what you get to see when you're actually inside. So you can see all your conversations here. You can sort by newest, oldest, waiting the longest. Pardon me. So there's mine. And then you can do by open, closed, responded, unread, blocked, my conversations, and mentioning me, which I will get to the mentioning and what that entails. Brandon, hey, yes, I love the community. I have a question about the route tracker. Could you post the link on the training about it? Yes. Yes, I can. And then tell me, let me pull it up for you really quick, Brandon. Tell me if you have any questions after you watch the training, because happy to help with the route planner. Has anybody used the route planner yet? And if you have, I want to hear what you guys think about it. For those of you who don't know, the route planner is on our professional and our enterprise plans. I'm like trying to navigate Instagram and Facebook. Okay, Brandon, I'm getting you that link. Gone. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Got it. Awesome. Okay, Brandon, here's the link to the training. All right, Frank, if I have the middle plan with y'all and only get 1,000 leads a month, how can I have 6,000 conversations? So great question. That actually is for like if you were to pull lists or if you had leads in another, like if that you needed to upload, then you have the option to send 6,000 starter conversations. So it just depends. Like that's why we have it to where, you know, you can customize it. And we just wanted to give you the breadth of sending out text messages. So, the 6,000 is just so that if you have other leads besides driving for dollars that you want to text, you have the ability to do that. So you're not just limited to your driving for dollars leads. And that's just so that we can also have you customize it, because you might have just list engine, you might have both, you might have, you know, that's what's great about it, is that you can customize this to fit your business model. Okay, so this is for how, so if I show that I sent a text message to John, and so I can put in a note. So this is for like so you can have unlimited team members in here and you can tag them. So say I want to tag James and be like, Guy said something, or like, you know, this house is the one that has the roof caved in or something like that. I can put this in here and it will just show in this message to my team members. It will not show to the actual person that I texted. And this again, you can then do by mentioning me. You can see unread conversations. So someone texted you back, you wanted to see which ones you've not read yet. Closed means that, you know, the conversation's over, it's closed out, so it'll not be in this queue at all for you. Okay. Okay, so if I get back to my main page here, it'll show me the delivery success and then deliveries failed. And this looks very similar to your analytics. Again, if you are on Instagram, I'm going over our message engine, so you can pop over to our YouTube channel or Facebook, and I'm sharing my screen right now so that you guys can see what all entails in the message engine, which is our SMS platform. Right here is your managed phone number. So these are the blocks of phone numbers that you get. And so I can add a phone number group. It's additional block of 30 numbers costs $30 per month, just because you have to switch out with them. Manage save replies. We give you 9, what?
9 or 10.
Yeah. She's staring at me over here, and so she's making me kind of nervous. You have 9 conversation starters as you start out, but you can create more saved replies so that it's easy. We do have it to where you can have like owner first name, owner last name, make it really as personal as you want it. And then we have also these other great conversations that you can put in for when they're not just conversation starters. It's for after that, and you can just go ahead and click on saved reply. I'll show you how you can do that in individual leads, that if you're looking through them that way, through your CRM portion. But you can add as many saved replies as you would like. So whether that's creating, again, or if it's doing conversation starters. Conversation settings, you can go in here. We do have it, so you make sure that you have the opt-out language. So that way, again, you are compliant. And then you can automatically skip trace new leads, so that way it's just a more smooth and accurate process. Frank, would I be able to get an area code that I'm working in, or would it be random numbers? Also, if someone were to call the number, can I set it to call my phone? Yes, yes, and yes, Frank. So you put in the area code that you want the numbers to come from. And so mine are all 317, but my actual phone number is a totally different one. So a total different area code. So actually we'll ask you which phone you want it to route to, and that's where people will call you from. It will automatically route it to your phone number that you enter in. So if anyone does call it off of any of the numbers that you send out, we give you blocks of numbers so that it's less likely to be marked as spam. I will be transparent with you guys. There are some carriers that are already, putting the stop to texting for like real estate investors. So taking advantage of it while you can, since it is just the most, it's the quickest way to get responses from people. And we make it super easy that you can have all the things right here in DealMachine. So again, you can put this, as long as you put an opt-out language, you can change though how you say the opt-out language, but we make sure that you have to have that in there because we do want to keep you TCPA compliant. And then, of course, always we have our upcoming webinars down here for you guys to join, but it's very simple, basic. But I wanted to show you, when you go into your leads, you'll then have it to when you look into a specific lead, it'll show you skip trace successful. And then down here, there's this extra tab that's for messaging. And so it'll tell you if it's undeliverable, if it's a landline. Undeliverable is kind of what I was talking about, where I said that, some of the carriers are already just like, will not let us send to them, or anybody that's doing that. But we'll let you know so you don't waste a conversation on that. And then this works just the same. Here's your saved replies here. You can go through your lead variables, which are like, owner, first name, so on and so forth. And you can pick which number you want it from. I'm trying to think of anything else. We do have the caller ID too, so that way you make sure that, like, so here there's a tab for the phone numbers, caller ID, Elgin, caller ID, Jennifer, caller ID, Studio A. So we have the caller ID in there for you as well, so that way you know that. And that is pretty much it. What questions do you guys have? If you are tuning in on Instagram, hello, welcome. I'm actually going to get the link for anyone who is interested in joining the training. We have one starting in about 45 minutes, and then we have them every day, 11 and 3 o'clock. And then we're actually having some on this for this weekend as well. So definitely feel free to sign up. Hello, Jose, welcome. All right, here is the link to sign up. Dakota does not bite. He's super nice, and he's there to answer any questions that you guys have as well, and just take you through the entire process, and answer, like I said, answer any questions that you guys may have about it. Anybody have any other, Brandon, did you get to watch that video? If not, like, happy to show you guys also, we have Route Planner going on. Let me see if I can get this to look like mobile really quick. Don't look at my desktop. It's so full of things. Hold on. I don't clean off my desktop very often, which is not great. Okay, let me share this. Okay, let me see if I can get this to look like mobile. All right, map. I don't think it's going to let me do it, but if you wanted to try planned route driving and you have the professional or professional or enterprise plans, you would click start driving. And instead of, there's going to be a free drive mode, and then there's going to be a planned routes mode. And if you have this engine, it looks just like that. So you can actually go off of the organic leads that you've already got. So like, for example, you could use this for if you do virtual driving for dollars, just to double check some of the properties that you've added. You could also do it for any list that you've pulled to see if there's any distress on those houses that gives it even more qualification of why they would want to sell it. Bless me. And so that's where you would find the planned routes. Again, it's kind of like using highlights, but what's nice about it is that it gives you the most efficient way of how to get to all the properties that you want to get to. It is not available for deal finders yet, but you can make them partners if you're on professional or enterprise, and just make it so that their permissions are, inactivated, so that way they can't like spend your money, but they can actually use the street planner. Frank, I got you, man. I'm so glad you were able to come on here and I was able to answer some questions for you. I know that it's a lot. And so again, highly recommend anyone signing up for the training that's coming up. I think it's just really important, so that way you get to know us and actually get to talk with one of us and know what it entails before you actually sign up and spend money on it. Oh, my phone just went. Okay, we're good. We're good. Any other questions that anyone has? It's been great to be on here with you guys. Next week, Luby G and I are on, and we're going to be talking about cold calling and strategies with cold calling. When are the best times to call? If you didn't see it, we actually had a live last week, and we did a cold call role play. That was really awesome. Luby shared a bunch of nuggets on what questions to ask and how to, even if you're a small business, sound just, really professional and credible. And he just gives some great nuggets of information there. So thank you guys for logging on. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask, but really great to talk to you guys, and look forward to seeing you guys next week. Oh, and of course, happy deal finding.